How's everybody doing? Well, I'm going to be showing you a little bit about this build, Renegade Master Maker Arti, and I'm going to TR into a Divine Disciple Monk. So basically I'm doing my 117th, 118th TR on this character, which is my main. So I'm just going to step in, just show you a fight, or whatever, solo fight, which isn't the best solo, but can get through. I'm just going to do 6 skulls, because that's normally what I do when I do these TR videos. Somewhere around there, just get you an idea of where the character's at. So, survival, kind of. DPS, little. Buff, yes, I can buff. I can heal a little bit. I can trap. I can... let's see, what else? CC, crowd control. I'm using Legendary Salt, which is amazing for the crowd control, especially in the group that we had. So real quick, I'll just go over a few things here that I have. I don't have spell components. I didn't get Stone Skin. I purchased the shoe material, so I don't need components for anything else but Stone Skin. I got 3 Radiant Force Fields. I got one as an SLA, one as a spell, and I have the thing where I get damage below, it's an enhancement somewhere, below 50% hit points, another one pops up. So that is the huge part of the tankiness in this, is, you know, choosing your fights wisely. If we didn't have the damage in this group, could I just all out sit there and tank an R10? No. You have to have some damage. The healer, Jan, was doing pretty good on heals for me. I mean, I can self-heal a little bit if I'm not being attacked. Obviously, I can maintenance heal in between. Show you a few of my potions. So yeah, I went into base, then con after. I did not min-max by any means on this, so I'll just go through a few things. 214 positive spell power. Here is my spell damage. Yeah, I do a little casting, a little bit. Got some crowd control in that. DCs aren't super high, so I wasn't CCing a ton. But 99 reflux, that's pretty good, I feel, for this jack-of-all-trades build, if you will. There's my double shot, 32, range attack speed, 42, just sitting there. Range power, 157. Fortification 429, PRR just standings 277, and MRR 152. I boost those. I want to say in our group we did have a bard. I think I got it like over 60 points, maybe 70 points higher on PRR, and maybe 50, 60 more on MRR, somewhere around there. I've had a few swap outs too. I do intimidate as well. So I will show that, show you my skills here now. So this is just my average jump in, and what I set up as if I am just running a quest, right? 110 intimidate. Like I said, I got some swap outs here. Disable device 91, just swap out one item here, it goes up to 110, right? Search goes up to 114. Things like that. You know me and my swap outs. And I don't have all my swap outs out on this guy. So I could probably boost it a little bit higher. Let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, most of my good stats are in the 90s. Intimidate, I did boost. I tried boosting as high as I could with my my gear that I equipped all the time, for the simple fact of we stepped in the extreme challenge quests on R4 and I couldn't intimidate them, so I'm like, let me boost it up a little bit. I think I was sitting at like upper 90s at the time. So feats, I'll just go through the feats I chose real fast. Epic feats. There's my legendary. And then, as you know, my past lives, I pretty much have everything except for the, newer stuff, like trap damage absorption. I've only acquired that once. All the others that you've seen 3 times. Rogue past lives, Alchemist is once. Most of these are all 3, with the exception of Monk is once, Rogue is twice, Sorcerer twice, and Wizard 2 times. 3 times PDK, and then here's my racials. Only 2 elf, 1 human, which I'm going to get another human this life, 1 tabaxi, 1 tiefling. Here's all my special feats. 3 times on most of these ones. 2 on the racial. My regular Arti feats. Sightful reflexes, you've seen they were 99. Favor feats. Here's the metas I chose. Maximizing power and shoot. I did pick up the Smite Evil ranged, which seemed to really help in a few fights on R10, especially if Jan went down healing. That really helped me heal the group. I think I was hitting, maybe it was Kaz, I think I hit like 1,000 on that for a heal. Might have been like 900. I know it was up there. Improved precise shot, mainly just for grabbing aggro and crowd controlling with my salt. Here's the spells I chose, which towards legendary content, I hardly use the Arcane Tempest, Tactical Detonation, Prismatic Strike. I didn't use those too much because my DCs aren't amazing on that. 66, 67, 67. As far as the other casting, like DPS stuff, I didn't use hardly at all, if at all. We'll go through the enhancements here in a minute. Destinies we'll go through in a minute. So Reaper points 135. Here it is. Destinies. So 42 in the Necrotechnic, 27 in Divine Crusader, and 13 in Unyielding Sentinel. So I am using a rune arm. Speaking of which, I should probably turn that on, huh? So there they are. Well, I want some damage stuff. There's where I got the Smite Evils and the regens here. And then here is my enhancement tree. Spent 8 in Human, 32 in Battle Engineer, 41 in Renegade, and 5 in Harper, as well as 3 is in the Inquisitive. Forget why I did that. But, yeah, so some of the tankiness came from up here with the added hit points and all that good stuff. Yeah, fall below 50% hit points, 95% damage of all sources, except untyped for 6 seconds. You take, so I take 90% damage reduction, which is really nice. Even with that shield on and some R10s, they were tearing me apart, so it was really good to have that in the brand new content, the Mythdraenor stuff. So damage isn't going to be amazing here, so just a FYI. Like I said, I'm all alone here, so we'll see what happens. I did get Converter too, which I used quite a bit. Let me just rebuff here. I might as well put it all on, why not?
Thick dust blankets this room. You spy an unlit rune in one of the corners.
It's hard to target the back. A little bit of crowd control in that. You see their stuff. Cast a little spell, intimidate, not a problem. See the salt's really putting a damper on these guys. So one thing I don't have in this build that I wish I did was deflect arrows. So there's my one shield that procs off under 50% hit points. So I will put another shield on right now. So right now, 293 PRR standing here. It's not crazy damage, but I can get by in between. And if I just wait, I can maintenance heal. And not ideal soloing R6, but definitely in a group. I think it's pretty darn good. I had a ton of fun.
The room starts to emit a pale glow.
And,
it matches one of the three
yeah,
rooms
there wasn't a
portal.
trap that I couldn't get that I came across. So let's see, what is it in Reaper? So 110, 113. You know, I could take my Yugo pots, other stuff. Jan had a prayer, which boosted it even more. But yeah, that's pretty much the gameplay. Can get by, but ideal to have somebody else. I could definitely hold aggro, pull aggro, and the nice thing about this intimidating shout is it works on constructs and anything that's normally immune to intimidate, so I did not have a problem. Unless it was a guy that just random aggroed, but I got two forms of intimidate. I got high threat gen, I didn't show that. 900, I feel that's pretty high for ranged threat gen. Melee obviously a little bit higher, but I don't melee. I forgot to show these general stats here. Max hit point scaler 160. Spell casting threat multiplier is also 900. And movement, so oh yeah, I could prisons that one. The Epic Destiny thing here, I get 50% movement speed. Yep, the bottom one there, 50% action boost bonus to movement speed, which I can actually go quite fast with that. So if I have to get away in a pinch, I can most of the time, not always. Saving throw. And avoidance. Awesome. Now I'm going to recall. I think that's everything. I didn't go over my gear. I'll go over that as I'm making my way to the Reincarnation Grove. Boy, it's been a while. I'm excited. So, these lenses for the rune arm. Crown of Snow, so I do have a 7-piece winter set going here. I believe that's what was freezing the guys, if I'm not mistaken. Freeze, yep, freeze your target. Block of solid ice. Ward Scribe Pendant. Got the icon of the bitter wind for intimidate. I needed that. I swapped that out. I thought I had enough prior, and I didn't, so I ended up putting this piece on. Cloak of Winter. Dire Bear Belt. Ring of the Unlocked Mind. Oh yeah, I had a different ring there. It really wasn't doing much of anything, so I was kind of keeping the key lock ring on most of the time, just for the traps. And then we pulled this. I forgot where that came out of, and I'm like, ooh, I could use that now. Boost my intel. So it did. 3 points. Hands for the healing and the heal amp. Boots are good boots. And command 7. And the insight. Insight's only melee though. Oh, insightful fortification 2, I believe. Yep. So we get insightful fortification. And let's see. Command. So intimidate. Yeah. Boost my intimidate quite a bit too. And here's my artifact, which I don't have. I have no filigrees. So that's another thing to keep in mind. I don't have any filigrees, I don't think. Maybe one. No, none. I have no filigrees on this build. So if I min-max, I'm sure it would be way better. I did put, however, I did kind of finagle some augments and got most of what I wanted on augments. And I don't have all the shiny raid augments anymore. So I don't think I might have like one on, if at all. There's that. And then, like I said, I have the legendary salt. And I was using a few different rune arms. It was pretty nice. I also have the Echoes of Night and Tovin's Prototype. So I have both of those. Well, you know what? For those of you that didn't see, right below my mouse here, I added a camera for my hand from as I'm playing. Let me know if you like that or not. I'll turn it off right now so you can see a little bit what I was showing. Oh. Show you this way. There you go. They do have the emerald in there and meteoric star ruby in that one. So this was the one I thought I was going to be using from here on out, but I ended up swapping it. Alright, what else we got here? I do have the armored defense, alchemical crafting on that for 1 to AC. And that's it for that. Quiver of Alacrity 2, can't forget that. Alright. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Sums it up. Like I said, I had a blast playing this tune. If I was to solo play and I were to do the same build again, I'd probably try running like R4s on most stuff, end game content. I think R6s would just it'd be too much of a, crawl. But either way, regardless, lots of fun. Would I do it again? Yes. Would I want to solo play? No, I have more fun in groups personally, but would I solo play this if I had to? Oh, for sure. I'd probably go a little bit more damage and a little less tanky with it, and change up some enhancements and all that good stuff. Alright, so what do we got for epic? Only have trap damage absorption. This has been a long time since I've done this. I feel like it has anyway. Cool. Get 2 more AC and 1 additional AC per 10 character levels, so nice. I think that's it. Went through feats quickly, spells quickly. And so weapon buff, what I used was the greater elemental weapons. Hemi used that too with his inquisitive. I gave Jan the enchant weapon and Kaz melee. I gave him the deadly weapon. I'm excited to try this Divine Disciple Monk. Can't wait to test it out and see what it's all about. I looked it up, see what they get. I looked up their enhancement trees, and as always, but I think one time, maybe 2 times, I'm gonna just wing it on creating. Will I forget something? Probably, but that's just how I do it. Oh, I have to stay the same. Yeah, I gotta do the epic reincarnation. Darn it. Alright, well, we don't want intel because I want to be able to level up quick and not hurt my wrist. Let's pick this feat, and let's pick that feat. And create. I gotta go back through and do my racial. Forgot about that. That looks correct. I do believe so. Perfect. Oh no. Didn't unequip everything. Love it. Love it. There we go. All right. Just randomly picking stuff. Get on through. Don't go int. Let's do kukri. Alright. Turn that back on so you can see as I'm moving my hands for the chat. I got keybind set up for first chat option as the what the heck is it? It's the minus key here on my noon pad. Let's be Copish proficient. Getting there. Slowly, but sturdy. No, there's nothing sturdy about this build I'm doing right now. Sure, point blank. And weapon finesse, why not? Used to double clicking. So I've done this once before, and I didn't have a heart. So, like, make sure if you're going to do this Epic TR, they have some sort of way to do your Heroic TR too, or your Racial. Because last thing you want to do is just build this crappy, just random, all crap feat builds, and then all of a sudden say, ah, crap, I actually have to run this build. Yeah, that's no fun. Done it once, and I did not have a heart, so it was what it was. I got through it. I had help with a guild mate, but yeah, it was a pain. Alright, gotta be a few levels left, right? Everybody can use some dodge. 18, almost there, almost there. 2 more. Wrist is starting to cramp. I can do it. You can click on the words. I thought you had to click on the picture. Very well, goodbye. I don't care about my action points. Let's go do our racial reincarnation. Spin right around. So I am a human. And I only have 1 human. So I'll be human 2, which, what's that, wisdom? Forget what you get for human 2. Let's see, show unavailable. Almost there, human. Oh, what? It doesn't show. Alright, it'll tell me here in a second, anyways. Racial. And this is the heroic racial. If you look down at the second paragraph, heroic racial. I always make sure it says that before I try to continue, before I get ready to the TR. I think that might have been my mistake one time. I don't know. Sorry for those of you that heard that. My alarm's going off saying, get up. You were human in your past life. You gain 1-2 wisdom. Yes, I was correct. It's the second of 3 past lives. Cool. So the next human I get, I'll get ability point for my, yeah, not that. 1 second. AP, right? Action point for my racial tree, so it'll be a racial action point. So I have 8 now, so I would get 9. Alright, here goes nothing. Go slow. Yay. I have to look, see what tune I am every time. Dragon Disciple. So I haven't played a monk since they revamped it. I actually haven't played a monk in a very long time. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk to Hemi about it. I'm definitely going to get Deflect Arrow's feet somewhere here because, yeah, those arrows tear you up on Higher Reaper. Especially when you have a couple of them at you. I'm going to try Dragonborn because they get, like, bonuses to dragon attacks. Or breath attacks. The DCs. And the Divine Disciple Monk does breath attacks, so I know the wisdom's down a little bit, but that's alright. All the stats that I want are down, actually. I didn't even take that in consideration. That's okay. Strength and charisma is high. Always use a little strength, and charisma is okay too. So I don't want to max. What do I want here? That look good? This would be 3 points to get 17. I want Dex. Let's see here. So I want balance. I want concentration. Spellcraft I want. And I want UMD. Let's see, what else? Anything else? Probably want to put a few points in jump, but I don't necessarily need it right away. They can get the jump spell, but that takes up one of the spell slots, which I probably won't want to do. Hide, move silently, I don't care about. Diplo, I don't care about. Move silently, listen, swim, nah. Tumble, I'm not going to be tumbling. Bluff, no. Haggle's nice, but don't need it. Heal, as far as I'm aware, it's off of your melee power for the key or the Fist of Light there. Intimidate, I don't think I'm going to be intimidating. Perform, no. Repair, no. Search spot, no. Okay, so with that being said, looks like I can take back my int because I got tones on this guy. Don't have enough to get another con. I don't care to raise my strength anymore, so I'm going to get a little more dex. So I was able to get one more point in dex. So, balance, concentration, spellcraft, no UMD. So I'm going to take 1 point off in balance, put it towards the UMD. Just so I know when I level up, I'll see a half point and be like, oh yeah, UMD, gotta do that. Alright, so I heard that if you use hand wraps, it counts as single weapon fighting as far as the combat attack speed there. But I don't know. I'm a little eerie to try that because it doesn't sound right. So I'm gonna go white, which is cold. Let's see, what do we have? Dodge is always good. Die Hard's good. Lightning reflexes. Nah, it's good, but no. Deflect arrows I definitely want to get. I might just get that right from the start. The spells are going to be, you can quicken them, empower, maximize that stuff, so I'm going to want to get some metas. Stunning Fist is an amazing attack. A swift attack to vulnerable areas, causing your target to be stunned for a short period of time. You must be using hand wraps to use this attack, which I'm going to be using hand wraps. DC is 10 plus half your character level plus the highest of your strength, dex, or wisdom modifier. So my wisdom's going to be the highest. So I don't know if I'm going to get that yet. Proficiency feats, no. Ranged, I'm not doing the range. Skill focus, no. Ooh, I will want combat casting. 4 concentration checks, and you're no longer being damaged in combat. When you are no longer, you are less likely to have spells interrupted by enemies. So this doesn't add 4 to the concentration skill, it just adds 4 to the check. Right, so I don't know, I might just get Quicken. That might take care of most of it. And then the cold stuff is evocation. So conjuration's acid, and transmutation, I forget what transmutation is, but I'm going to want to get evocation. I'm just going to go with deflect arrows right from the start. Why not? Alright, fortitude, will save. Let's see, anything else that I want? Strength mod, no. Slicing, no. Sap, no. Like I said, no proficiencies, no ranged. Let's see. These are only 2. I'm thinking for concentration is what I was thinking. Oh, that's 3 to concentration, which helps regenerate your ki up to that point. So if I recall correctly from what I did monks years ago, every point in concentrate, like if I had 10 concentration and I had no other bonuses to like regenerate ki, my ki would auto replenish to 10. Then when I get 11 concentration, it would auto replenish to 11. So yeah, it helps to maintain ki. So many other good stuff that I want. I'm gonna say the heck with it. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get Quicken right off the bat here. Why not? I know I don't have a ton of spell points, but whatever. So I think you only get 2 level 1 spells, if I'm not mistaken. So shield is a good one. Possibly jump. I mean, resist energy can be good too for heroics. If not, I'm gonna get the burst cold, which I probably get the burst cold right off the bat. Let's see. Let's be a white dragon of some sort. It's more gray. Yeah, why not? Alright, looks good to me. Lawful good, lawful neutral. Neutral, why not? And I'm just gonna get out of this area and look at some stuff and probably call it there.
You find yourself waking on a shore of flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Ah, you're awake. Oi, you ain't undead, are you? Can you talk? Speak to me.
Skip. Yes, skip. Give me some reps. Yeah.
Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Korthos village. The Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations. Judging from how it looks now, the Sahuagin are winning. However, some hopeful souls still hold out for help to arrive.
Oh yeah, I gotta do all that hotbarring this stuff. Okay, so I will have to do that, but not at the moment. Probably not going to trip nor sunder. My stats aren't going to be high enough. Defensive combat stat. While using defensive fighting, you gain 5 bonus to AC and a negative 5 penalty to hit. Casting a spell ends this mode. Well, I'm going to be casting spells, so see you later. Alright, let's see here. I don't think you benefit from much right now. 2 dex, 3 double strike. Probably be an ocean stance. Let's go to the ship, bind herself on the ship. I could try something real quick. I'm sure it's going to end it, but what the heck? Let me enter here. I just want to see for myself. Okay, defensive stance. And it did not end it? Oh. Oh, level 150 AC. That seems pretty darn good. That's right, you fools. Miss me.
You dispatched the guards with ease.
Okay.
The way into the
So,
gambling hall is
yeah, so you
clear.
see it says -2 right there. So what's my concentration skill is 11. What was that costing? Spell points only? Oh, it's only spell points. Okay. School is evocation and breath weapon. Cool. So they both boost the DCs of it? I take it? Alright, so 20. So it's at -1 until I get to 11. Just drop down 1 point at a time. Every, what is it, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Whatever it is. About every 5 seconds. When I get ship buffs, it will go up. Right? Doesn't concentration raise? Yeah, okay. I thought it did a couple. 13. Yeah. So once that drops 1 more point, it's going to say 0 right there. So there we go, 0. And I'm at 14% of my total bar. I don't know where the cap plays in. I don't know where we get that from. Oh, wait. I want to go bind my spear. First, the banquet hall. Oh. Oh. Wrong side of the ship, maybe? Or the wrong floor. Darn it, I always forget. Third? Let me try the third. Aha, here it is. So everybody can see. There you go. Lost in battle. You will be resurrected at this location. Everybody's seen it. I'll do it one more time. Yes. Alright, let's spend a few points here. So I have 8 racial, 1 universal. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's see here. Falconries. Wisdom. I don't know what I want. Let me just go. Oh, it's not wisdom. That is still pretty good. Spot and listen checks. I mean, that's, yeah. Rather go on the Harper. 1 to hit and damage, 1 to hit versus evil, 1 universal spell power. Yeah. Alright, now, Dragonborn. This is threat gen. I don't want to take threat gen. I want less. Natural armor. Spellcraft, I do want that. Haggle's always nice. Do I need it? No. So I'm going to pick natural armor. So 58 armor class with just robes on. Or should I say nothing on at level 1. That's pretty good. Wow. Let's see, I got 4 more points to spend here. Get the 10 hit points. Yeah, let me get the 10 hit points. This is going to take 2, isn't it? Yep, 2. Cooldown 25 seconds. It's a free use. Let's see what else we got. Additional action boosts, which battle trance. Activation cost is key. I don't think battle trance is an action boost, but double strike is. Nice. That's what I want. Fist of Light. And there's some nice stuff in this tree. Definitely going to go up a little bit more in here to get the DCs. What's this one? Caster level max, caster level of cold spells. Very nice. spell power. 1 point for 10. That's pretty good. DCs again. That's really good. So you get 6 DCs in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the evocation. And Dragon Breath. Then an effect. 20% chance that enemies can be slowed by 50% affected by your breath attacks. So is that just these breath attacks, or is it just all breath attacks? Because Dragon Disciple gets other breath attacks. 5% chance to daze, 10% chance to sleep, and 8% chance enemies will be knocked down when affected by your breath. I mean, knockdown's really good, but 8%, 20% slowed by 50. 50% slow is pretty good, but I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm going to say probably the knockdown, but we'll jump that bridge when I get there. Very good. Alright, well, with that said, I'm going to do my roll, my daily roll. And that'll probably be it for me. Just got a silver, let's see. Wow. 400 XP, I'll take it. Wonder if I got any level 1 stuff, because, like, well, I see what my my AC goes up to. Okay. Nothing's working. Escape won't work. Huh. There we go. Okay, so it's the same. Come on. Got some cakes here. Might as well equip that quiver. You get a free ring of water breathing every life. Oh, thank you. There goes my other Reaper wings. That's 80. Sure, why not? I'll take it out. miss. Don't need thieves' tools anymore, so put them in the guild chest. There's 59 armor class. Crazy. What else is low level? Persuasion, true seeing. What's this one? Underwater? Yeah. There we go. That's really bugged the minimum level thing on items. Let's see how high I can get my armor class to. Ha! There's 62. Still 89%. Imagine you gotta get that pretty high to get to 90%. Alright, let's do the Reaper wings. Here. I am lagging bad. Log out, log back in. Maybe. All right, let's see. There we go. Ah, 63 is 90% at level 1. Cool. all those past lives really help. Alright, yeah, that's it for me for now. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the TR and seeing my past build and seeing a little bit of what I plan on doing this life as the monk dragonborn dragon disciple. Yes. Actually, let me just do some hot bars of the epic past life feats. So I'm going to do double strike. Let's brace. Saving throws. I'm not going to block. I forget what's in what. I should like color code them here in the words. You know, there's the 4 different. So ancient blessings, ancient knowledge, arcane power, 2 to attack. Okay. Tactics to the tactic DC. Alright, that's gonna go up here. Cooldown of spells. Yep. I'm not gonna block energy. Let's see, colors of the queen. Aha, how did I know? Don't want double shot. Eclipse power. Spell pen. Don't need. Chant weapon. Possibly. Probably gonna be that. Energy crit. That's the same one. Okay, it's gonna be a tough. Probably the weapon. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Trap damage absorption. 3% absorb. Stack of past life, so that's 6% trap absorption. Oh man. Okay, so let's do that for now. Okay, alright. This is it for real this time. We'll see y'all.